Hello there. Uh, I'm old. I'm so old I don't even know how old I am. For now, my name is Bernice. I've had a lot of names. Um, I know I'm old because I dated Moses. And somebody asked me the other day, like, hey, what was it like dating Moses? He was a cutie. He was a handsome guy. Tan, very tan. I like the dark tan. So he was a good guy. He loved hiking. He would go hiking. He wanted to get to the mountains, the tops of the mountains. One day, well, it was actually one night, he finished hiking and he came to my tent and he said, I, I have a present. I have a present from God. I said, oh my God, or oh my gosh, or oh my. And he said, yeah, I spoke to God today and he gave me a present. Whoa. I said, you spoke to God? Like, what does he look like? Did you see him? No, you don't see God. I said, well, how do you know? How do you believe in something you don't see? And he said, you breathe air, you don't see it. Well, I said, depends on where you're living. Sometimes the air is like gray and brown. You could see it. Sometimes it's scary to breathe air that you don't see. But okay, so you talk to God. He said, yeah, he gave me these tablets. I said, tablets like medicine tablets? No, no, no. He gave me these tablets, these big stone tablets, and he called them the Ten Commandments, and he told me to give them to my people. So I gave them to my people. So then he got busy. He was just too busy. He didn't have time for me anymore. But we did date, and then we stayed friends. We did stay friends. But I don't know, if people ask me, like, how old are you? I don't know how old I am. Someone said I was born in in the city of So I know that was like 3800 BCE. So that was a long time ago, BCE, before the Common Era. That was a long time ago. So maybe I was born in I think it's Iran now. Or it was Mesopotamia, the land between two rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. It was a lovely area. We had water back then, and we had lots of trees. And if you needed something, you go find a little oasis. Sometimes it was a mirage. You walked around and you got there, and there was nothing there. But yeah, it was a pretty nice area. Rough neighborhoods, though. They had some rough neighborhoods. They had like what we call today now hooligans, but it was fun. They had this big building. Oh my goodness, what an architectural feat that was! It was called a ziggurat. It was a big temple, and it was lovely. It was a very nice place. We walked around. The wealthy people, very wealthy people. I was just a little kid when I left and started traveling around the world. Just I had to get out of the neighborhood. It got really rough, and I didn't have parents at that time. They left. I think they left because it was rough. I came home one day from what we would call today preschool, and my parents had moved. So I packed up my tent the best I could. I was just a little kid, and I started wandering. I wandered around, but I've had a good life. I've had a lot of things happen. So stick around. I'll tell you as we go on. I'll tell you more and more things that have happened in my life. But for now, my name is Bernice because my name changes all the time. It was Nanan. It was Ibam, Iran. I had a lot of different names because you have to change with the times. And when you're going to grow old, you have to be, changing with the times. You got to be up on things. You got to be really up on things. So it was hard back then, 3,800 years ago. We didn't have newspapers, but we had people telling us what to do. They would come through the different villages where I was living, and they would say, hey, we have news. We have some news here. And everybody would gather around the town square, and somebody would tell us news. And yeah, maybe we believed it, maybe we didn't, but it was something to do. It was an event. So stick around. I'll tell you some more about my life. People think it's interesting. I don't know. I just think it's long. But happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here. something that people do ask me is, did I always have this accent? I say, yeah, it was funny being a little kid with an accent like this. You know, it's like, hello, teacher. Hey, teacher, when are we gonna have nutrition? They used to give us nutrition in little orange pieces. When are we having nutrition? When do we get recess? I want recess. I want to go outside and play. When do we get recess? So you have to have the accent when you're little, and then it just happens to stay with you. So this is something that just stayed with me. So that's the beginning of my story. And probably dating Moses was a big thing, but Moses seeing God was bigger than me dating Moses. So I'll tell you more. I'll just pop in every once in a while and get you caught up on the thousands of years that I've been here. You know, who knows how long. I just keep going. I wake up every morning and go, oh, look at this, another day. Another day, another century. It's good. It's all good. So stay well, drink water, stay out of the sun. Sun's not good for you. And I'll tell you some more at another time. Thanks for listening.